Once again, YouTube, this is SilverBeanie here, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today we are going to be going through all 8 generation starters and ranking them 1, 2 and 3. This is a video that's been going across YouTube over the last few weeks. It's been done by various PokeTubers and it's had a huge response, and loads of people seem to be getting involved, and I figured why not hop on the wagon. You know, I know I'm a few weeks late, but hey, you know, you come to a party and you're here to have a good time. So we're going to go through all 8 generations, obviously including Galar, the new region for Sword and Shield later this year, and discuss our favorite starters and rank them, because this is a touchy subject. You know, everyone's got their favorite starter from each generation, whether it's nostalgic reasons, because of the way it looks, the way it evolves, etc. Everyone's got their favorites, and we're going to go through our favorites and just really what order I personally prefer them in. So that's what we're going to do today. I hope you guys are excited. Hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you are new. I'm not too sure how many of these type of videos I'm going to do over the next few months. There is another video going around for all the mythicals, the legendary mythicals, and ranking them from like 1 to I think it's like 21, 22, something like that. So if you guys want to see that, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. If we can hit like 50 likes or something, I'll probably bring it in like a week's time. See what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and obviously let me know your thoughts as well on the actual overall, like what your favorites are. You know, if you are ranking all your starters 1, 2, and 3, let me know. Let me know in the chat which how would you rank every starter. Let me know down below. But we are going to get straight into this. I'm not even going to door-daddle. Door-daddle, is that even a word? Dawdle, etc. You guys know what I'm trying to say. We're not even going to dawdle. We're going to get straight into this and hop on the wagon. And we are going to start with Kanto. Kanto starters. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Where would I put them? In what order? This is an interesting one. Honestly, I'm not too sure. I'm not really a Gen 1er. Gen 1 was not the first game I played. We'll come to that in a minute. But if I had to decide, I think I actually don't know how I'd rank them. This is actually quite tough. I think honestly, if I'm on it, like if I'm being honest, and I actually am, and this is going to be very unpopular, and I apologize. This is all my opinion, okay? You do not have to share the same opinion as me. I know a lot of people are not going to agree with some of my decisions. It's a-okay. But I'm actually going to be... Okay, this is going to be... I mean, look at this, right? So I'm going to take Charmander away from number 2. I'm actually going to be putting Squirtle up to 2nd. And... I think... I'm sorry, but I'm actually going to put Charmander at number 3. Bulbasaur's going to stay at number 1. I love Bulbasaur. Absolute bomb. It's amazing. It was my first starter when I first played Gen 1 game. I think the first one I played... Then the first Gen 1 game I actually played was Leaf Green. I never played, like I said, the originals until they came out on the Virtual Console like a few years ago. So I never actually played the original like Gen 1 games. So Leaf Green was the first Gen 1 game I ever played. And I played as Bulbasaur. Love Bulbasaur. I am a sucker for grass types, so you may see a trend like coming up, but this is the order I think I'm actually going to rock it. Squirtle at number 2. I love Blastoise. It's one of my favorite water type starters of all time. Love it. Such a cool design. Like, even though it's so simple, based on a turtle, it's awesome. It's got 2 cannons coming out of its back. Love it. Charmander. I do love Charmander, and I do love Charizard. Like, I love it in the anime. Like, I love the bond that it has with like Ash in the anime, but I'm just not a huge fan. Like, see, I'm gonna start bringing a lot of competitive talk into this. I'm not a huge fan of Charizard competitively. It's like 4 times weak to rock. I mean, that's just is what it is. But I'm not a huge fan of using Charizard like the Charmander line at all. If I was to ever play a Gen 1 game and those were my 3 options, I mean, unless it's been a while, I would very rarely choose Charmander. I'm going to be honest. It would be the Bulbasaur, Squirtle 9 times out of 10. So that is how I'm going to rock out that order, I'm afraid. And I apologize to anyone watching who completely disagrees with me, and I feel sure that I am going to come across a couple people that that will not share that same same idea. But unfortunately, that is how I'm going to rock it. So that's Kanto. I'm quite happy with that. So I'm actually going to pop that in. And now we're going to move on to Generation 2, aka Johto. Now then, this is where things get interesting. Johto. See, actually, I say it's going to get interesting. I actually think, if I'm going to be honest, I think how I'm going to do this is, again, Cyndaquil is going to come out number 2. That's a definite. Totodile is going to go up to number 2. In fact, no. Is it? I was thinking about doing this like in my own time and then just talking through, but I figured I'd do it all live. Be fun. I figured it'd be far more fun. Many also just to see me struggle trying to decide which order I want to put them in, because when you're on the spot, it's a little bit trickier. I actually don't know. See, I like Chikorita, but I really do like Chikorita. Like I love like Meganium. Like Meganium is so cool. I love the fact it's based on like a dinosaur. Like it's so cool. And like Feraligatr is like Godzilla. I think, honestly, yeah, I think it's going to share the same order as Gen 1. I'm going to put Cyndaquil at the bottom, Totodile at number 2, and Chikorita at number 1. I think that's the order I want to do it. This is going to be a similar trend, I feel, actually, which is not good. I honestly think that that's the order I want to do it. Because Meganium, I love Meganium. Like, I cannot fault Meganium. The only thing is just I wish it was faster. Other than that, I think it's an amazing Pokemon. Feraligatr is insane. It looks incredible. It's like attack-wise, you know, in terms of, you know, competitiveness, it's incredible. However, you know, Cyndaquil and Typhlosion, like they're cool. I like them. Like I don't hate them. Like, they're definitely not my least favorite fire types. But I'm not a fan. Like I'm just not a fan of like how lame, especially recent games, because like before, like, you know, Cyndaquil and like, you know, Typhlosion, they've always had the fire on their backs, and yet in like 6th gen and stuff, they've removed the fire, and so it only appears when they attack, which I guess is how it should be. But like I don't like that. I like the fact that the fire is there. It's kind of like, I don't know, misleading. It just doesn't look right without the fire on their backs. I know that's a really weird excuse, but I'm not a fan. Yeah. I think that's gonna be that. I really do. I'm trying to think if I want to change that, and honestly, no. I'm happy with that. Be like, Chikorita was my first Gen 2 starter. Back when I played Heart Gold Soul Silver for the first time, and I used Totodile in the other copy, and I very rarely use Cyndaquil. Although I got a shiny Cyndaquil like way back when in Heart Gold Soul Silver, it's still just not up there. It just ain't up there yet. It ain't up there yet. Alright, well, coming in now, we're going to go into Gen 3. Now, Gen 3, I think this is going to be both easy and hard. Easy, because I know exactly what number 1 is going to be. Number 1 is staying right where it is. It is Trico. Trico is without a doubt, my favorite starter of all time. I love Trico. I love the evolution line. Sceptile is like one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Love it. Trico, whacking that out, number 1. That's probably going to be number 1 across like every single starter. Love it. Torchic and Mudkip, though, this is where it gets interesting, because I really like Torchic and Mudkip. I like Blaziken. I really like Swampert. Combusken, not a huge fan of Combusken. I think it's quite a lame design, personally. Marshtomp, again, Marshtomp's like, I like Marshtomp, but again, it's a pretty basic design. I'm not a huge fan of Marshtomp's design. Oh, man, how do I want to rank these two? I wish, I have to put them in, like, I wish I could just do them both in, like, 2. But if I had to, I mean, if I was to choose, like, okay, so if Trico was out of the option, which one out of the 2 would I choose? Let me choose, actually, I'm going to use that mindset. And if I'm going to use that mindset, if I had to choose between the 2, it would be actually that order. But yeah, a trend is starting to come across now, like grass, water, and fire. Like fire types, you may notice, are not my favorite types. But I think I would put Mudkip over Torchic, because if Mudkip was, if I had to choose between like a Swampert and a Blaziken, I'd go Swampert. Ignore the type like matchups. That's irrelevant. Like, but I just prefer the design of Swampert. I think the Swampert looks amazing. I love the fact it's a ground type. Like, that's a cute, like, huge plus. Mega Swampert's absolute destruction. Mega Blaziken's a bit annoying. I don't really like it. It's like speed boost and stuff's just broken, and I really don't like the fact that it has these like weird ponytails like on its hair or something like that. It's got something funky going on with its body, and yeah, no, I'm not a fan. Mega Sceptile is absolutely phenomenal. Like, Mega Sceptile looks amazing. It's really annoying. It's times 4 weak to ice, but you know what? It's got an incredible speed stat, an incredible special attack stat. I cannot fault it. Mwah. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna put Gen 3, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. Okay, moving in now to, we're gonna go Gen 4. Gen 4 now. Okay, now Gen 4, we are definitely gonna see a little bit of a switch up. In fact, so much so that it's actually gonna just stay where it is. Let me think about this. Turtwig was my first ever like Gen 4 starter. When I first got Diamond, like 2007, I want to say. When Diamond and Pearl first came out, I bought Pokemon Diamond like about a week or so after it came out, and I used Turtwig as my first. Turtwig was my first starter, and I absolutely loved it. Like, Turtwig is incredible. I love Turtwig. Torterra looks insane. Love it. Piplup, bit of a nosedive. I'm not a huge fan of like Primplup looks bleh. Definitely one of the worst looking like middle form starters. Not a fan of Primplup. Empoleon, love Empoleon. Really do like it. I like Empoleon. I love the fact it's a steel type. That's really cool. That's quite bulky and stuff. I like its design. I'm a fan. But compared to Infernape, Infernape is just top notch. Love Infernape. Really, really do. Love Infernape. If I had to choose in terms of final evolutions, I probably would put Infernape over Torterra. But I like Turtwig as a base form so much more that it outweighs that. Because I mean, just look at Turtwig. It looks so cool. It's a little turtle with a leaf on its head. Like, it just looks so cool. I love it. I honestly love it. And I don't think I'd change. Like, I think Turtwig and that Torterra, like Turtwig line, will stay at number 1 for Gen 4 for a long time. So I'm actually going to leave Gen 4 wherever it is. I really am. I'm actually going to leave Gen 4 where it is. I love, like, one thing as well that really makes me love Torterra more, like love the Torterra line stuff, is in the Pokemon movie, the Darkrai movie, and you see, you see all 3 final evolutions. You know, you see a Torterra, Infernape, and Empoleon, because like Ash and the gang, like, they battle against him, and I really love the way Torterra looks. Like, it's huge, big, massive turtle thing, and it's just like it just looks incredible. Like, an Infernape looks insane. Like, I love it in the anime, and Empoleon just never got any love. Like, you only seen Empoleon, I think it was Barry. He had an Empoleon, and it just goes a bit like. But yeah, that's the order for Gen 4. I'm locking it. That's that. I'm a happy bunny. Unova, well, we're going to upset some people today. The trend's going to continue. Snivy is going to remain at the top. Superior is without a doubt the best Generation 5 starter. Design, type, well, type's just irrelevant, but design, competitiveness, battle, everything, likability, it's gorgeous. Superior is phenomenal. One of the best looking starters out there. Full stop. Easily top 5. Easily. Love it. Absolutely love it. Tepig and Oshawott. Well, themselves, Tepig and Oshawott, I don't mind. I quite like their designs. I'm not too mad. Pignite and Emboar. Oh my goodness, what went wrong? No. Absolutely not. This boy is without a doubt coming straight down here into number 5. Into number 5. Into number 3. Tepig is, I'm sorry, if you are a Tepig and like Emboar and like Pignite fan, shout outs to you. But honestly, I'm sorry that's the direction you prefer. It is an appalling. It's just not a good Pokemon. Absolutely not. Tepig, love it. Beautiful. I love it. I love the fact it's a little pig. It's cute. Love it. Emboar and Pignite, horrendous. Absolutely not. No sorry. Duwat and Oshawott, beautiful. They are cracking looking Pokemon. I love them. I love the little Scout Chops. Like I love the characteristic. Like Oshawott in the anime is just hilarious. Duwat, I really like Duwat's. I love the fact he has 2 Scout Chops and he's just like he does not care. Like he is ready to roll. Samurott is a bit disappointing. Like I hate the whole concept of Pokemon going from being on like all 4s and then suddenly they're on their back 2 legs, or they go from being on their back 2 legs to all 4s. I don't like that. Like stick with the same thing. Like I don't see how you go from being standing up and all of a sudden you've then got down to the point where you're now on all 4s, because that's essentially what happens to Oshawott. You know, he's on 2 feet, evolves, still on 2 feet, and then he evolves again and he's on all 4s. Like what happened? He's supposed to have 2 like Scout Chop swords. How the heck is he supposed to get them out with his arms when he's on all 4 legs? Dumb, absolute dumb. And then Tepig's just the reverse, and I don't like the direction that took. Absolutely horrendous. Yeah, and plus it's another firefighting type, which everyone hates, and it's just absolute destruction. No sorry, no thank you. But yeah, so because I really like Duwat much more over, you know, Emboar and Pignite, Oshawott takes number 2, Snivy takes number 1. That is a locked set right there, and I apologize for any Unova fans out there that are a huge love for Tepig, but Tepig is probably one of the worst starters of all time. I think like as a whole evolution line, I think Tepig ranks with easily in like the lowest 3. I think easily. Lining up now over to Gen 6 and the Kalos region. We are going to have a look now at Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie. Now, initial thoughts. I'm now actually going to be removing the trend, because Chespin, as cool as he is not my, like, I like Chespin. Chespin was my first option when I first played Pokemon X back in 2013, I think it is, when that game came out. Chespin was my first starter. However, I didn't like using him. No. I then played Pokemon Y, and Pokemon Y, I chose Froakie. Now Froakie takes the number 1 spot. Now I feel like that's probably going to be a popular option, because I know Greninja was without a doubt the fan favorite in Gen 6. Greninja is an amazing looking Pokemon. Everyone loves it. It's a ninja. You know, it's got a tongue for a scarf. It looks incredible. Love it. Fennekin. Absolutely, without a doubt, much like Tepig previously, one of the worst starters of all time. It goes from this beautiful, gorgeous fox, and then it turns into this weird 2-legged fox with a stick on its tail, and then it evolves into what is essentially an abomination with hair growing out of its ears like crazy and a tail and a dress all in one. Like, Delphox is horrendous. I am sorry if you are a Delphox lover and you are a Braixen lover. Shoutouts to you. Hey, I'm happy for you. Typing wise, I love the fact it's a fire psychic type. I love that. Like, that is literally the only that is probably the only thing that's saving it from being off the board altogether. The fact that it's fire psychic, because I think that's a really cool typing. But there's not too many fire psychic. I think the only other fire psychic type out there is Victini. I might be missing one. I know Darmanitan Zen mode, I think he gains the psychic typing, but that's really about it. Fennekin's going down there, without a doubt. Chespin is in fact going to take the number 2 spot. I really like Chespin. I'm not a huge fan of Quilladin. Chestnut, I like Chestnut. It's okay. Not a big fan though, but it's okay. Compared to Delphox and Braixen, it's like, man, it's like amazingness. But yeah, without a doubt, that's the order I'd put them in. Without a doubt. I really like Froakie's evolution line. I really think it looks cool. I love Ash Greninja. I think that's quite a cool concept. Different. It's annoying that it's only the one Pokemon that ever got that kind of speciality, but hey, why not, you know? Why not? So yeah, that's the order I put that in. Moving in now to Gen 7. Gen 7 now, we have got Rowlet, Litten, and Parplio. So, I'm probably going to upset some more people, but hey, let's do it. I personally, in fact, honestly, they're going to stay in the same order they're in. With all realness. Rowlet, phenomenal Pokemon. Love it. It's cute. It's an owl. It turns its head all the way around. Love it. Dartrix, beautiful. Decidueye, top notch. It's a ghost owl. I love it. I love the fact it's based on like an extinct like barn owl or something. I really like it. I love the fact that it's like based on a archer. I really like that. Litten, cool, really cute. I love it. Torracat, one of the best looking middle evolutions out there, without a doubt. And then Incineroar, I really like Incineroar. I love the fact it's a dark type. So many people were scared it was going to be part fighting. So glad they went the dark route. Yeah, I love that. I'm a huge fan of Incineroar and everything else. I love that. It's yeah, without a doubt, it takes the top spot. Well, it takes the spot above Popplio, because Popplio's okay. I don't mind Popplio. I like it. It's cool. It's cute. Brionne, I'm not a fan of Brionne. As soon as it evolves into Brionne, it takes a major nosedive. Do not like it. I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon that's really push to a specific gender. If you look at Brionne and you look at Primarina, it screams a female Pokemon. It literally is screaming at it. Now, what? That's not a bad thing. Like, it's not like a terrible thing. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a male Primarina or a male Brionne. Absolutely not. But it literally screams that it's a female like image. You know, it's based on like a singer, pop star, like a mermaid, siren kind of deal, and it just screams a female characteristic. Whereas Incineroar obviously does scream a more male in characteristic. So, you know, I guess I'm a bit, you know, controversial on that, but still, not a fan of it. I like its typing, but just not a fan of Popplio as like evolution line. No sirree. Coming in now to the newest additions to the starter squad, we have the Galar region with Grookey, Sable, and SilverBeanie. Now, not gonna lie, when they first were announced and they were first introduced, and we saw the little SilverBeanie running along the side of that like massive gear, I honestly was like, no. I did not like. Initially, I did not like the design of SilverBeanie. Like top half wise, adorable, looks cute, love it. This is really weird. I apologize, but this is a really weird subject. Don't like its legs. I don't like the fact that it's got all this lovely fur. Like, it's nice, you know, big bushy fur, and then it's got these little twig legs. Like the legs are literally like the size of like a millimeter. I don't quite like that design, but hey ho. Sable. I don't know. Yeah, like we didn't really see much of Sable in action. Like it put out the little fire, and then that was about it. Grookey, however, it stole my heart. I love Grookey. Grookey's taken the #1 spot straight away. Straight away taking that #1 spot. I love the fact it has this little stick and it was banging it on the stone. I love that. Like, I think Grookey, it just looks incredible. It's a really cool design. I'm a huge fan. Loving it. SilverBeanie, I really like. I'm curious to see where they go because obviously we don't know the final evolutions yet, so it's a little bit trickier for me to kind of really narrow down that final, you know, 1, 2, 3 slot. But honestly, I think the order that I'm going to put them in is the order that they are currently in. Grookey is going to remain at #1, SilverBeanie at #2, and then Sable down at #3. I'm not a huge fan of Sable's design. Like it just doesn't look right. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm expecting it to look like, but it just doesn't look right. It looks weird. I'm not a huge fan. I do like SilverBeanie. It has warmed on me now that it's like, you know, it's been out now for almost a month, I'd say. It's warmed me, so I'm accepted. I have accepted the design of SilverBeanie, and I am a fan. I'm really keen to know what their final evolutions are looking like in terms of typing wise and stuff. My suspicions is Grookey is gonna go either grass, ground, or grass and rock. That's sort of my prediction. And then SilverBeanie, my prediction is gonna go fire, electric. And with Sable, I could see it maybe going water, poison, maybe water, dragons. Kind of got that chameleon kind of, you know, reptile theme going for it. So who knows? But they're sort of my predictions in type wise. But hey, there we go. That's all of them. Actually, that's a little bit easier than I thought. This video went on for a little bit longer than I was originally initiating, but hey ho, we had fun. Now I've got to decide my overall 1, 2, and 3. So, number 1. I think Trico does take that number 1 spot. Number 2. Oof. Now you're asking. Number 2. Who would I put at number 2? Overall starter, number 2. Probably Snivy. I'll probably put Snivy at number 2. And I'd say at number 3... Probably Turtwig or Rowlet. But I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I don't know where I'd go, really, to be honest. I honestly don't know what route I'd take. But hey, they're my they're my rankings for 8th generation starters. So there we go, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. I'm sure loads of you are going to disagree with some of them. But hey, like I said, that's all my opinion. So you're allowed to have a different view. That is absolutely fine. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear you guys, your thoughts and your reviews on what you think. And if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. If you guys don't, hey, let me know that too. Like, if you think this is not the kind of video you want to see, honestly, it's constructive one way or another, and I'd appreciate the feedback and the support regardless. But with that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys go check out Hood and Callums and various other YouTubers. Look at their rankings and, check out their thoughts. See what you guys think. But with that, I'm going to get out of here. My name is SilverBeanie, and I will catch all y'all beautiful people next time.